40. I was just stuck on an island with a $900 bill. A $900 bill, y'all could come grab me. Now I'm back on this bitch with a 10 on me. A 10 on me. Fuck you talking about? I'm King David, a 10 on me. And they gonna twirl right now. They gonna twirl right now.
What's up? It's your boy Big G coming at you again with yet another video. Check it. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my page. I'll be coming to you with more of my experience and my opinion, and you could debate me and you can tell me, G, you're wrong, G, you're right. You know, I understand. Thank you for copying my book, Corruption Officer. It's a bestseller. It enlightens and helps you understand what goes on in jail, in particular where I worked at Rikers Island for 10 years, became an inmate, came out. And this is my form of redemption, educating and enlightening. I'm gonna get right to it. Yo, today I'm gonna talk about the YNs, right? Someone, you know, I'm gonna call them the young Negroes. And when we talk about the young Negroes, it's the youth of today, right? And their approach to life and everything. Like, okay, when I was young, the old heads, to me, thought that we were wild, we were crazy, and we didn't respect our elders. Today, it's bananas. It's bananas. These young guys really feel that they're invincible. Now, granted, when we all young and could play basketball all day and could run around and just try to date girls and go roller skating and hang out at the latest club and all kind of stuff. Everybody has their turn to do it. So as time evolves, we sitting back, our morals and standards ain't today's moral and standards for these young men or women. You know, well, I should say the YNs. They think they're invincible, as a lot of people, young people do, young-minded. Some young-minded people feel they got time. Like, I'm young, I can do this, I can do that. I'm not ready to do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. This that. There's a lot of young people having kids at early age, and then there's a lot of young people right now that I'm finding that don't want no kids at all. You know what I'm saying? So when you say the YNs, my thing is, we got to sit back and we can't judge them on our morals and the things that we did. Now, we know better. You learn from experience. And if you're a young person, sometimes you don't have the experience. And then sometimes, unfortunately, young people go through experiences that adults should be going through at a young age. Like, hypothetically speaking, you know, I saw a 16-year-old girl who had 2 kids already. How? Why? How? Right? But it happens. It happens. And then that young lady got to grow up real quick in the system or out of the system, whether she got assistance or not and help or not. And then she's learning the way, if she got to go through welfare shelters and all kind of stuff. That's a learning experience that sometimes some 25, 30-year-old women don't go through. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a young girl that goes through stuff like that, what you going to tell her? What can you tell her about life? Right? She's still growing, but she done went through some stuff. So what I'm trying to say about these young individuals, it's like they figured out the odds. This is what I mean by that. Right now, you got a bunch of young kids. I don't see how you don't see them assembling that run through the malls and run to these stores and run in and grab, snatch and grab, and they bounce. Right? You're like, yo, they crazy. They committing these crazy, heinous crimes. But think about it. Think about their mindset. First of all, it's like, to me, Amazon and all of them. Right now, I don't care what neighborhood it is, a decrepit neighborhood, they leaving your package at the door, bro. They leaving your expensive stuff at the door, sis. And they don't care if there's crackheads patrolling these buildings, snatching and grabbing people's packages and bouncing. So I guess Amazon and all of them got some kind of, all these delivery services. I'm not going to call out Amazon. They got some of these delivery services that they got insurance that if you say, hey, I ordered a microwave and it came and they left it at the door and they sent you a picture of it at the door, you can still say, I didn't get it. So I guess they banking on the ratio of people who are going to really go through the trouble and say, I didn't get it, to get their money back, to get get another microwave or something like that, because I can't see. I went to in the project. I went to the lobby. Everybody's package was piled up in the lobby. People could just grab your package out the lobby. You know what I'm saying? So now when I think about the youth with this snatch and grab, they figured the ratio. It's 100 of us. One of us might get caught. None of us might get caught. But I know it's too many of them. If we hit right, it's too many of them to grab us at the same time. Boom. Then if I do get caught up, what for? I'm going to go smack me on my hand. I'm going to be out. That's comparing ticket for snatching and grabbing. Now, let's take it a step further. Yeah. Oh, I got some time. Now I'm a young man with maybe a felony, maybe a misdemeanor, whatever, in jail. What are the consequences now for going to jail? Yeah, beat up, rape, all kind of bad experience in there. They're not afraid of that. You can't threaten them with that. Respectfully, I'm not putting this on nobody. Some of them are living that right now in their own home. So they're not afraid of the consequences of going to jail. Listen, right now, everybody got a camera with a phone on it. Every corner, grocery store or something got some kind of camera. Do you think they stop pulling out guns and popping people on camera? No fear. They have no fear. You know what I'm saying? Of going to jail. But it's still up to us to still tell them, bro, that's not what you want to do. That's not what you want to do. Now, the ratio of young men and women that go to jail and really learn their lesson, I don't know. I'm not the expert on that, right? All you could do is talk to them. But their actions show you this is our time, old head. Like that saying, if you can't run with the big dog, stay on the porch. I'm on the porch, bro. I'm sitting there, I'm watching ESPN. You know what I'm saying? It is their time. And they're going to evolve in their way. You know what I'm saying? But my message to them is, you got to develop, even as a young person, not all of them, because you still got some, you want to call them the geek squad or whatever, or even with doing credit card fraud or, whatever, hackers or whatever, you still got to learn that skill set. You still got to learn that skill set. And that's some ways that they have evolved to make money and stuff like that. But my message to them is, you got to develop some morals. Yeah, be invincible in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Don't think physically you're invincible because y'all out there shooting each other and killing each other. So nobody's physically invincible and immune to getting killed or murdered out there. So when I say this, I've seen old heads. Old heads have a different moral ground. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to talk to me a certain kind of way and stuff like that. And they'll take that to the grave with them. And I've seen when I was a correction officer, old heads come back to jail because a bunch of young guys shooting dice in the lobby. They walked by, they disrespected Miss Jones. They didn't have respect for Miss Smalls. The old head stepped up and said something. They have no respect. Listen, right now, they ain't got respect for no old gangsters, what you did back in the 80s and 90s, bro. They could care less what your name is. They'll pop you and keep it moving and won't even get credit from the young guys from popping you because you're nobody now. So old heads need to fall in line. When I say fall in line, think about you can't do it like you used to do. The thing you used to do ain't applicable right now. Don't fly right now. And it's these young men's world right now. Whether we like it or not, whether they doing it right or wrong or indifferent, all you can do is sit down, take the time, if one of them will listen to you and tell them the right way to do it. But right now, these dudes are invincible. They don't have no respect. Not the respect that we have. You know what I'm saying? They got respect for certain people that make it doing certain things. They got respect for certain people, young people who come home from jail. They got certain people for people in the drug game that's really doing it and making it. They still impressed like we were. Can't blame them for money, jewelry, this and that, accomplishments and stuff like that. But I'm just saying this is our future. And we still got some in college, still doing the right thing, still striving for greatness. But like when they say these young Negroes, they talking about the, not to be disrespectful, the pack of wolves, the mentality, the cannibalistic crab out the barrel mentality that these dudes will turn on you. These dudes will pop. These dudes don't have no old school morals. I just would like to reach out to them. Youngin, you got your whole life ahead of you. You don't need to be out here wilding, doing the craziness that some of them be doing. Like, okay, we all at a young age were afraid of responsibilities. We definitely were afraid. We wanted to be grown as in don't put no punishment on us. Don't make me do homework. Don't make me come home early. Why can't I stay outside and party and come in 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning without no care about responsibility about how the food got on the table, who's paying the rent for the place that I'm living in. And then we find out when we get grown, because everybody, when you get grown, bro, the things you did 10 years ago affect you right now. Having a felony affects you right now, affects you then and affects you for the rest of your life. You could have did that 30 years ago. It's still going to pop up there. One time in your life, you disobeyed the law, went to jail, and got a felony. It messes with you. That's another thing. They're not afraid of that. They're not afraid of that because the consequences are different. Because you can come out of jail and still make it. I'm going to live an example. You know what I'm saying? So they done did the math different than what we did the math. Because some of these crimes that they committed in broad daylight on camera, snatch and grab is ridiculous. It bugged me out that they just that brazen, that, you know, and watching the video, like 1,000 of them in the mall. Like, how you really didn't see that coming? You know what I'm saying? Boy, it's your boy Big G pleading with the YNs out there, the young Negroes out there, male or female. You know, we just got to do better. I just want y'all to stay out of prison. Don't be doing heinous crimes to break into prison. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Big G, and I'm out.